we started really well. I think we finished really strong. Just a little bit of lapse in the middle that let us down. Not by any lack of trying or system, just a couple individual errors that can easily be fixed. Yeah, I mean, the set piece is something we worked really hard on, and I mean, we're getting better every week, without a doubt. But we had our issues; you can't hide it, and hopefully we can do our review and turn those around. Like you said, the set piece is probably the main one. We're really exciting with ball in hand, and I haven't seen another team as physical in the tackle area this tournament. So I think we keep that strength and build on a couple of things we're not up top on, and we should be good. I think so. We talk about not trying anything out of our comfort zone when it is time to score. We're so good at the simple things that we do well, and there's no point changing that and going high risk at the end of the game. I think it was 50-50 in my opinion at the breakdown. I mean, not all the calls are going to go your way, but I think we adjusted, and going down with the yellow card is one way you're going to get hurt at the breakdown, and it did show in that middle part. I think that's been a strength of ours for the past couple of years, to be honest. Even though we've had some disappointing results, I think we can start well, and if we can just put that whole 80 minutes together, the start and the finish are strong for us today. So just that little middle part, if we can fix that, we should be good.
Well, you know, first 15 or so minutes we played really well. After that, yeah, our set piece didn't go well, and we just turned over too many balls. You know, we gave a few penalties away, which allowed them to kick and then get their set piece going and put the pressure on us, and so we weren't smart in that. And you know, then we later in the second half, you know, we kicked a couple of balls away when we were sort of chasing the game, which we possibly should have kept in hand. And so yeah, there was improvement in a lot of areas, but yeah, still a lot of areas to. We just got to keep working at it. Scrum is an 8. You know, that's the level of prop you get at this level of rugby. So or that's the level of scrum you get. So you know, we held some good ones there, and but then there was you know, a number that sort of got away from us a little bit. Oh, you know, yellow cards. Yeah, you know, I think it's the average points for a yellow card is something like about 12 or 14 points in a game now. So you know, you can't afford to have those. And Tonga made us pay for a couple of those. You know, admittedly, you know, they were system errors that shouldn't have happened, even with a player off. So that's what we got to look at. Yeah, we got to look at where we can improve. I mean, you know, yeah, we had those good periods, but you've got to do it for the whole lot, don't you? And you know, you got to take your head off to Tonga. They came back. You know, they were down 15-3, and they fought back, and they got the game going, and they made a couple of big line breaks, which led to points, and you know, and they deserved their win in the end. And we've just got to regroup and relook at the footage and hopefully learn from it to take against a pretty big challenge against Samoa now. Yeah, but I mean, you know, you've still got to get your set stuff right. You know, you can't play a system if you haven't got the ball, sort of thing. And that we had a lot of periods throughout the day tonight that we didn't have the ball, particularly in the second half and the later stages of the first. So you know, we've got to get our hands on the ball and be a lot more accurate in what we're doing in those series.
Really proud of the way the boys finished off today, and we knew we had to grind throughout the whole 80 minutes, but really good able to win. Yeah, I think it was really important for us to identify what went wrong last week against Fiji. You know, we believed you know, we had that game last week as well, but we didn't want to do that this week as well. So, but I think the last 3 minutes, you know, we went back to our old way, not being patient with the ball in the last couple of minutes. But I guess, you know, got a couple of days to turn around and get into America. I think we expected that from Canada. You know, we talked to the boys. We got to weather the storm, and you know, we slowly grind into that game. So we felt good after half time, before half time. So we felt, you know, we had the upper hand, especially in the set piece. So and that was the target going into to the second half. Just do the little things better and keep it simple. Yeah, definitely. You know, we knowing the Canadian, watching them play against Japan, they like the wide game, and I think the weather sort of like suit us today. It was like a soft start sort of game, and we knew it was going to be a forward-oriented game. So we had to muscle up, and we felt like the first 15 minutes, you know, they had the upper hand, and but we slowly grind back and came out with a win at the end.
Most definitely. 15-3 at one stage, you know, we were looking down the barrel, but I think the boys showed character, you know, to crawl out of it. And, you know, half time it was 15-10, and he went to, you know, put another 20 odd points again, you know, make it the score that it was in the end, very pleasing. Yeah. I guess our scrum was, we knew it was going to be strengths, so it was a case of making sure, a lot of our guys haven't had much game time, so it's just making sure that they empty the tank and do all they can, and, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's also a sign that Canada was putting a lot of pressure on us as well, and, you know, probably earlier than I would have expected, but yeah. Yeah, that's. I guess that's the nature of the game. I mean, we were also desperate as well. I mean, we have some long history with losing to Canada, and that was always at the back of our mind. And the boys, I guess, credit them that they stuck at it. Yeah. Yes, I think the first one was, you know, I couldn't really work out the second one, but yeah, I think it's still an area that we need to a little bit. As you saw, there's some thing that we did there, props kicking and the like, so a little bit of a brain explosion, but I guess we were a little bit excited up at the top as well, and I suppose the players felt the same at ground level. Yeah. I mean, it's I guess it's credit to him because he has built leaders around him, so that when situations like that the others took over, and I think it could sort of also have the reverse effect, but I think the boys you know, sort of drew on that, the fact that their leaders has gone out and actually put in extra effort to make up for him being there. Yeah. So I mean, I heard that the Fiji and Samoa game drew, so it could be anybody's game at the moment. So yeah, so you just got to respect every opposition, and it just shows the quality of the opposition that we have at the Pacific Nations Cup as well. And I think all in all, it's a good preparation for the World Cup as well for all the teams that are involved.